So I was trying to spell ensconced, and Google kept wanting to change it to a C, at the very ensconced, as in Ensconced, and I wanted to spell it ensconced with an S, and so that got me looking, and it seems like a Mandela effect, but I can't say for sure. I did look it up, the word sconce, and there's an old French that has it spelled with an S. So there's a historical precedent, but whether it's ever been spelled, you know, officially with a C, I can't find, where I haven't been able to find, like, oh, it used to be spelled like that, or the British spelled it like that, or anything like that. So I've just found plenty of ensconced, which is the way I remember spelling it. Uh, Although wall sconce, like just the sconce light on the wall, where uh, those I do remember with a C occasionally, but I've always spelled it. When I go to spell it, I spell it with an S. So, that's so. Here they're talking about the word itself, and quoting Shakespeare, the S, its meaning, an old French word with the S, and it says sconce is derived from the Dutch chance. I don't know how you pronounce that. Chans, meaning bulwark or wall, but they all stem from the Latin abscondere, which means to hide. And so, looking through things, trying to figure it out. They all spell it with a C now. And here, where do we have this? See, the old French, there we go, has the S, but it goes to C in Middle English. What do we have here? Sconce, wall, sconce, which is, that's the one I remember kind of with a C, but when I spell ensconced, it's with an S. So that's what I found here. So we have modern people spelling it this way with no, it's the Hawaiian paper. Maybe they don't spell too well over there. See, this guy puts the SIC there, which sometimes means the archaic way, and or sometimes it means just the way he found the word spelled. Or maybe there's something else going on here that's snug and ensconced mean the same thing. I'm not sure, but or it's just spelled wrong. So I'm not sure what that means right there. Just another example of ensconced with an S. This one's from a dictionary. What is this from, I wonder? This is from 1810. Harvard Library, so they don't know how to spell really. It has an S. See if I can make that any larger. Alright, so it's from this thing. Pronouncing sconce, probably misspelled, even though. So here's one that makes me think it's a Mandela effect. Word of the week, ensconce. Of course, then it's spelled with a C. So this makes me think it is a Mandela effect. Alright, so I won't make this video too long. I also found this sconce, SCONSE, an obsolete spelling of sconce with a C. Simplified spelling of sconce. So even though there's a tradition of spelling it this way all the way through until now, sort of, I can't tell if it's like some sort of like fascist word thing where they just want to unconsciously want to control the way a word is spelled, because they want to use language that they're pretty much stagnated language, except for like slang apparently, and or like things having to do with computers, anything like that they'll add in, but they'd want to lock in everything else. How languages change over time, how people speak and everything. They're locking it in now with you know movies and recordings and things like this. So they say this, but we all know, you know, uh, this dictionary. Where was I finding in here? Anyways, it's fairly old, but has with an SE here, um, but has the C. So they're going with a C, generally speaking. But they're spelling, the main spelling was with a C, even though many people have shown spell it with an S. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's a Mandela effect, but it because otherwise there's nothing that I've come across so far that explains when it changed. But as we can see here, there's many spellings. Let's see. Uh, Go up to the modern times, showing it with ensconced, going back in time, So, yeah, I'm saying Mandela effect, but leaving possibility open that it's some sort of like, just like a word people don't pay attention to, and they've decided it's C now. So, all right, thanks for watching.